Thank you, Madam President. Ladies and gentlemen, Senate, I just wanted to note, I'm sure everybody's noted the Supreme Court came down with a decision today. I'm not going to rub that in, but I do want to note that Justice Gorsuch wrote a very interesting opinion on that, which I would commend everybody to look at, because I think it's a good civics lesson, and it's a good, I think, lesson for why all of us are here. I'm just going to read one quick part of it, which I think applies equally to our chamber and not just the United States Congress. But he points out that he understands today's decision will be disappointing. He said, all I can offer those is that most major decisions affecting the rights and responsibilities of American people, including the duty to pay taxes and tariffs, are funneled through the legislative process for a reason. Yes, legislating can be hard and take time, and yes, it can be tempting to bypass Congress when some pressing problem arises, but the deliberative nature of the legislative process was the whole point of its design. Through that process, the nation, and I would say here in Virginia as well, can tap the combined wisdom of the people's elected representatives, not just that of one faction or one man. Their deliberative tempers impulse and compromise hammers out disagreements into workable solutions. And because laws must earn the broad support to survive the legislative process, they tend to endure, allowing ordinary people to plan their lives in ways that cannot when the rules shift from day to day. In all, the legislative process helps ensure that each of us has a stake in the laws that govern us and the nation's future. For some today, the weight of those virtues is apparent. For others, they may not seem so obvious, but if history is any guide, the tables will turn, and the day will come when those disappointed by today's result will appreciate the legislative process for the bulwark of liberty that it is. So I never thought I'd be quoting Justice Gorsuch on the floor of the Senate, but I think today's opinion from the Supreme Court, U.S. Supreme Court, is a good lesson in civics for all of us, and a good example of why we are here doing the hard work that we do today. I should commend everybody to think about that over the weekend. Thank you, Madam President.